Demi, your mic is muted and you're not facing the room.
Okay. There. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You, for some reason now you can, well, I guess because I'm looking at my laptop. That's fine.
Mhm.
Just, yeah, leave them out there. We'll just go with that.
Okay.
Keep it simple. Kathy's here.
Okay.
Carla's here. We start in about a minute, Demi. I'm going to
Yes.
spotlight you in. Recording. Carla and Kathy, your mics are unmuted. Hi.
Hi.
It says owner. It doesn't say your name, but welcome. Kathy, are you there?
I'm here. Hey.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, honey.
Thank you for coming. Good.
Glad to be here.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We have Carla, and we have, it just says owner, your name with the ponytail?
Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi.
Natalie, are you one of my students from Downey or Lakewood or?
Lakewood.
Lakewood.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Loretta,
Okay.
all right, Demi, it's your class. I'm going to mute everyone
Yep.
for you. Just give me 1 second to mute everybody.
Okay. So we'll begin. But if this is too hard on your knees, you can
Demi,
sit
can
in
you repeat
cross-legged
that?
position.
Can you repeat that, please? Because I had to mute everybody, including yourself. And so now you're on, Tony, your mic.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we begin seated down the heels. If this is too hard, please just sit in a cross-legged position. And first, we're just going to try to close the eyes if it feels okay, and we take a couple of deep breaths. Now we're going to add the arms. So inhale the arms out and up. Maybe look up. Exhale down. And just take deep breaths in. Inhale the arms up. Maybe look up. Exhale down. Couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, takes the arms up. Lift the right hand up, maybe reach a little bit more, and then lower the left down next to you and bend towards your left side. Maybe shift the hips a little towards the right. And then inhale, come back to center. Lift the left arm up, reach up, and then lower the right to your side and bend over. Then inhale, come back up. And we'll find the tabletop. Wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. We'll do a few rounds on cat and cow. So inhale, arch, lift the chest up, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, press through the hands and through the top of the feet and round. We do a breath. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more inhale. Exhale, round. And then we find a steady tabletop. Pull the belly in and up, broaden through the shoulders, and then reach the right arm up, and then extend the left leg back, and then lift it above hip level. Then pull the belly up. Inhale as you reach through the fingers and through the foot. Exhale, bring the knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, and maybe you lift the arm, lift the leg, and make a smile with your body. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, and this time See if you can reach so much that you can actually grab your foot with the hand and create a little back bend, look forward. And this feels stable, you can look towards the leg. Release, slowly reach, and then lower down, and we'll do the other side. Stretch the left arm up and then extend the back leg, the right leg, and then lift it hip width, hip level. Reach through the fingers, reach through your foot. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift the arm, lift the leg up. Think about that one, smile. And then see if you can, I think I missed one of this. See if you can create a back bend with your body. Look towards the back leg only if you're stable. If not, you can just look forward. And then slowly release and find your tabletop. Let's do a couple more. Go. And then cat. Inhale, arch. And then round. And then walk your hands and stand on your knees. You can fold the mat or maybe take a blanket. I'm sorry, there's a dog barking. So extend the right leg out, toes pointing forward. Keep the hips in a neutral, like right under the shoulders. Inhale the arms up. And then grab your left wrist with the right arm. Gently pull a little bit up and then bend over the straight leg. Inhale. Stay through the exhale. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale. As you place your left hand somewhere under the shoulder and lift the leg up, or we can leave it down. It feels better. Inhale, reach through the arm, reach through the leg, the foot, press it back. And then come back to center. Bring the leg back and we'll do the other side. Extend the left leg up again, find a place for it. Foot facing forward. Yours should be parallel to the mat. Inhale the arms up. And then grab the right wrist and pull it gently up and then bend over the straight leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And then lower the right arm under the shoulder. Keep the leg down. Or maybe you want to float it up. And push through the foot and reach the arm up. Maybe look up. Now inhale, come back up. And bring the leg back. Find tabletop again. From tabletop, tug the toe under, the toes under. And then lift the knees just a little bit. Engage the belly and we'll hold this for a few seconds. And breathe. Now inhale, press the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Just take a moment and bend one knee, bend on the other. Then find stillness in your downward facing dog and slowly walk the feet to meet the hands. And fold in Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, back strong, straight, not neck long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, maybe have a bend in the knees and then straighten, arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest and then down. We'll do a Surya with just a slight variation. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, step to plank. And then find the plank should be straight but not any air or sink down. So you just find, want to be as straight like a surfboard, let's say. So stay here, we'll hold this a little bit, or if you want to intensify the plank, you can come to the top of the feet and you can feel how much more the legs, the core, everything works so much more in this pose. We'll hold this, or maybe lift the right leg up, lower it, lift the left leg up, lower it, and then we'll shift forward and find your upward facing dog or cobra, and then downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, come to your tiptoes, bend the knee and see if you can either step, jump, or float your legs to the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest, and then down. We'll do a Surya B. So inhale, Utkatasana, sit in a chair. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, float, or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee down, find that hip width with the legs, and then come up for warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, and then go to your vinyasa. One or two-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands, lower the back heel down. Find the hip width alignment. Come up for warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot. Go to vinyasa or just directly to downward facing dog. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, come to your tiptoes, bend the knee, look forward in between the hands and float, jump. And simply walk your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way up. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or float back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back, heel down, and arrange the feet for warrior two. So heel to arch, and then come up. Do your best to align the shoulders over the hips. The knee and toes pointing forward. Reach evenly through the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little more. Inhale, turn the right palm up and bring it over the head for reverse warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, windmill the arms and frame the front foot. Come to your toes, to the back toes, and then bring the right leg up for three-legged dog. Inhale, bend the knee and bring the knee to the upper right arm. Inhale, the leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Up. Inhale, knee to the left upper arm, pause. And then extend the leg and lower it somewhere on your left side. And lift the left arm up for fallen star. Stay here, reach through the arm, or maybe you want to bring it over the head as you lift the hips up for more of a stretch. Inhale, bring the arm up, lower it back down and square the shoulders to the mat and pause a little bit, enjoy that twist. And then come to the toes, back toes, and bring the knee back to the chest. And then raise the leg up for three-legged dog. Inhale, step the foot between the hands. Identify the hip width or just the feet. And come up to high crescent lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring the hands to your chest. Float forward, hover over the leg, and then hook the left elbow outside the right knee for prayer twist. We'll be here for 5 breaths, so feel free to take a variation of the arms. Maybe you open them, maybe you find a bind or half bind. So here the action is you want to pull the mat with your feet towards the middle and then squeeze the thighs in, press through the back heel, and try to look over the back shoulder. There's so many things that have to happen. One more deep breath in, and then frame the foot, step back to plank, shift forward, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Exhale all the air. And then on an inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the legs. Everything is super engaged. Inhale, reach longer with the feet to the crown of the head. And exhale, see if you can lift a little more. One more inhalation. And then lower all the way down. Hands by the lower ribs. Come up into back bend, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take just a couple of breaths before the other side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Lower the back heel for warrior 2. And come up. Again, arrange the hips as square to the side as possible. Reach evenly through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Then take the left arm over the head for your sun warrior. And then winnow the arms, frame the foot. Come to your back toes and find three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, shift forward, knee to the left upper arm. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, knee to the right upper arm, pause. And then extend the leg out next to the right arm and lift the right arm for fallen star. Stay, reach through the arm up, or you take it over the head and lift the hips up a little more. Reach the arm back up and then lower it. And take a moment to square your torso to the mat. And then bring that knee to the chest and lift the leg up for three-legged dog. And bring the leg forward in between the hands. Arrange the feet hip width and come up into high lunge. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, lower the hands to the chest. Float forward, hover over the leg. And then see if you can hook the right elbow outside the left knee and find your twist. Same actions as before. You want to squeeze the inner thighs, pull the mat towards the middle with your feet. Like you want to bring it together. And then either Open your arms, or maybe you find a bind or a half bind, and breathe. One more inhalation. And then undo the twist, frame the foot, find plank, and then shift forward, lower slowly all the way back to your belly. Interlace the fingers, maybe the other way. Exhale all the air. And then lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the legs. And I'll take a couple of breaths here. Each breath, you want to become longer. And then see if you can lift a little more. One more inhalation. Exhale, lower. Hands by your lower ribs. Find upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. We're going to do Vashisthasana. So from here, bring your feet together. And then float forward to plank. And then turn to the edge of the right foot, the outer edge of the right foot. And anchor to the right hand and lift the left up. So you can have the legs one on top of the other, or you can bring the leg in front, or take another variation. I'm gonna do a 3-pose version today. Wherever you are, lift the hips up, maybe look up. So just try the version that you feel like doing today. Take a couple of more full breaths. If you took the 3 variation, bring the left arm, lift the hand down and see if you can do vinyasa, lowering chaturanga in 3, and then release the leg. Find upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. And we'll do the left side. So bring the feet together, float to plank, shift to the edge of the left foot, and then lift the right arm up. Again, take the same variation so you'll feel balanced. Wherever you are, we'll take, let's just say 3 breaths. Lower the right hand down, and then shift forward. Find Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. I'll take a couple of breaths here. We're gonna go to Malasana. So either step the feet outside the hands, or jump or flow them there. So however you wanna get there today, bring the feet outside the hands, and then sit in Malasana. We're gonna actually practice Bakasana after this, so if you have one, you can feel free to play with it. If it's easy, you can do one-legged Bakasana. But if you don't practice Bakasana, you can just twist right, left, maybe bind, or just, stay here, enjoy this hip stretch. But to try Bakasana, you place the hands on the mat, shoulder width apart, find your Chaturanga arms, snuggle the knees on top of the arms, closer to the upper, to the underarms. And then engage the belly, look forward, shift the weight forward until you come to your very tiptoes, and then pretty much you can lift the feet. And be here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, we'll shoot back at 5. Okay, 4, 5, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. And we'll come all the way down to the belly slowly. And we did a lot of arm, wrist, and shoulder exercises. So we'll do to your belly, extend the arms in T. And we'll do floor scorpion. Bring the left arm by your chest, bend the left knee, and then flip over until the foot touches down. And just enjoy the stretch here.
Hi, Demi. Such a wonderful.
Hi.
Hi.
Just 25 minutes.
Huh? No. Listen to me. No. You have about 8 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Thanks. And I'm gonna come back to center. Again, reset the position. So find your T arms. Bring the right arm by your chest. Bend the right leg and then flip over until the foot touches down. And feel free to bring the other leg, the ankle on top of the knee, or just enjoy the stretch. And then come back to center. And either through vinyasa or not, you find down or facing dog again. I decided to do an upper facing dog and then down or facing dog. From here, we're gonna do pigeon on the right side. So inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring the shin as parallel as you can to the mat. So you don't have to have it parallel. If it's too hard on a knee, you can bring the leg closer to the back leg. Or you can do this on the back. You can mess and adjust if you want to know that, if you don't know how to do it. Inhale the arms up by the back bend. Exhale, fold over the bent leg. And then you'll walk the arms back. Bring the leg now towards the back and then press through the arms and lift. Just shake the leg a little bit, lower it down, and we'll do the left side. Inhale the left leg up, and then bring the shin parallel to the front of the mat as much as you can. Square the hips forward, lift the arms up, and then fold over the leg. We're now going to go up into downward facing dog again. Walk the hands back and then shift the weight to your left hip and bring the other leg forward. And try to find a fire log pose. This is the pose I'm still working on. If this is too hard on your hips, your knees, please take just a regular cross-legged pose. Once you know this is what you can do today, press the arms by your side. And if you guys ever watch like ski jumping or ski flying and you see those skiers just like completely straight erect with their arms by the side and then just fly through the air with the back straight. So just lower as much as you can to keep the back as long as possible. Once you're there, you can set the arms down and just fold over the legs. Just soft for a couple of breaths. And then slowly walk the hands back and we'll change legs. Right shin under, left over. If you're in cross-seated, just change as well. So once you're here, same action. You wanna have a super straight back and then from the hips, hinge forward over the legs as much as you can. It can be just like here. You can go lower, you go lower. And then once you're there, you can take the arms down and just melt over the legs. Then walk the hands back. Then straight the legs and give them a nice shake. We'll just slowly come all the way to the back. And take the knees into the chest. Open the arms in a T, and then take the legs to the right, look to the left, or the other way around first, whichever it feels good. Back to center. Again, take the knees as close to the chest as possible, and then lower them to the opposite side. Look over the shoulder. And come back to the center. Give yourself a nice hug. Squeeze everything from the toes to your eyes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release into your final pose, Shavasana, either with the legs straight or legs bent. And just relax here, melt into the mat. And just feel your body. Hopefully it feels better than before. Hopefully it feels lighter, stronger, more flexible. And just breathe freely. In your own time, start to wiggle the arm, wiggle the fingers, the toes, rotate the ankles and the wrists. Maybe take a deep inhale, stretch the arms overhead. And then bring the knees to your chest and turn to the right side. Your pose and or the left, however it feels good. And then slowly come to a seated position. Cross-legged lotus pose. Gather your hands to your chest. Thank you everyone for coming and taking time for yourselves. Hopefully this yoga time help us build resilience to the anxiety of these times. So it's an honor and privilege to lead you to a practice. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I can see. I can see you guys smile.
Great class. Great class.
How did you like it?
Loved it.
Oh, good.
It was so beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Such a great class, Demi, and the birds in the background are really nice.
Oh, good. For a while, a dog was barking. I'm sorry. I couldn't control that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's lovely. It makes it real. Kathy, you look radiate.
Yes. I feel like I caused that. You know, I feel good.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's part of
That's
the high
amazing.
yoga, Demi. You look at your students, and you're like, look at that glimmer in their face, the
Yeah.
color in their eyes, the curvature of their glutes. You're like, I caused that.
Oh. Well, I wasn't looking that far, but okay.
Man, Kathy looks
Oh.
like she's 27 years old.
Yeah.
What happened?
You look like an MBA student or something like that.
Instead of 65 years old,
Wow.
You're not 65.
she's 65 July 1st.
You should be a model,
Thank you.
a role model for
Mhm.
your age group.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mm.
Warren, how was the music at the very end? Was it a little too loud, or?
That was perfect. I liked it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slightly maybe, but still.
I realized it could be too loud, and I lowered it a little bit more.
Actually, I liked it when you lowered it a little.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
for me
just slightly.
yeah, it's hard for me to gauge it without feedback. So I just something I want to get better at the software. So I was just experimenting. Kathy, I hope it wasn't
Oh.
distracting, and sorry if it was. The Shavasana.
Good.
It was good. Well, Carla's there, but Carla, your mic is muted. So if you want to say anything, I'll just try to see if you can unmute your mic, or you can type us in the chat window. Carla, if you happen to be on your iPhone, you can swipe right, swipe left, and you might be able to find the chat. Other than that, my class with Demi modeling is on YouTube now, and we're gonna put this class on YouTube right away. Right, Born? It just works out, just taking this file and just dropping it into YouTube. So there will be classes in case you miss class, Kathy and Carla, because you're with the grandkids or with family. Kathy, get your thumbs out of your mouth, girl.
What?
Get that COVID out of your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I'm not seeing it in Filmo anymore.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm scared.
Oh,
Oh, because only
yeah.
because you're scared. You're saying that until you're lonely, girl. You're so full of she.
Yeah, well, still it's serious. Did you guys see that one driver who somebody coughed in his bus? And he posted it online that how people dare do that, you know?
Somebody did what?
And he died. How can you, like, an adult person, with this happen, with the epidemic happening, goes and coughs without covering their mouth? And the bus driver actually died like a couple of days later. He got sick.
How did the person get sick? Someone got onto the bus?
Yeah, he was a bus driver.
Oh, city
And
bus.
somebody just just coughed all over.
Yeah.
But there's no evidence that happened. It was just like super inconsiderate, you know?
I like what Boren's doing. Any package that comes to his house, Boren, what are you guys doing?
Let it sit on the porch for about 3-4 days.
3-4 days.
In the sun.
Right.
But I mean, during the night, what if people take it?
We put it in our backyard where it's gated.
Oh, okay.
We just don't take it into
Yeah.
the house or touch it or open it.
Oh,
right away.
okay. I
Yeah,
tried to use the
just-
contamination method.
Well, we
but-
have just a minute left, so you can, I guess, find us on Instagram, our website. Did you get our email newsletter that went out earlier this week, Kathy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so hope you're liking everything. Hope you're liking the time slots. We had a pretty successful Wednesday evening class, so we might do it again Wednesday evening and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like to do.
I actually did a bed yoga class, and it was really fun. I did a private lesson for my brother and a friend, and we did bed yoga on the bed, straps and pillows. It was pretty cool. Demi, that was a wonderful class. Is there anything you get the last word? It's your class.
Oh no, I'm glad I liked it. That's all. I just get to practice yoga with you.
Well, all right. Well, if you're watching at YouTube around the world, if you felt this video was of any value, you can find us on Instagram, Venmo us. All your donations help. Again, if you felt like this was of value to you, please send whatever you can. Anything really helps. And if you'd like to get our help personally, just message us and we can do private one-on-one yoga with you at any time. Bye, everyone.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.